Another story. Bosun Tijani, a ministerial nominee from Ogun State, who was screened over the weekend, made headlines after senators grilled him over a post he made on Twitter in 2019, describing Nigeria as a bloody expensive tag. Tijani came under criticism from members of the All Progressives Congress since the announcement of his nomination, with many asking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to withdraw his selection. At the commencement of his screening, Senator representing Oyo North, Abdul Fattah Buhari, in reference to the 2019 tweet, asked Tijani if he is still a patriotic Nigerian.
On the 29th of July 2019, you tweeted against the passport and citizens of Nigeria. Do you still believe in that, your tweet today? Let me quote it exactly from the way you put it. Nigeria is a bloody expensive tag to have against your name. Leave patriotism for a minute. That tag is bloody waste of time and energy, but a country. End of quote. Because when he was reading his resume, he was giving patriotism of how he served, blah, 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 blah. If he has changed now, I just wanted to know, and I want Nigerians to know.
What do I need to become a pro in arena breakout? A cool and calm demeanor. Keep an eye out for ambushes from the corners. Marksmanship skills. Pick out your enemies. A head for business. Never let a money-making opportunity pass you by. Knowing when is enough. Get out as soon as possible once you forget what you need. Sell your loot and ka-chang. If you meet the criteria above, the world of arena breakout is your oyster.
Well, Tijani was also made to apologize to the Senate over a 2021 Twitter post in which he described senators as morons. Senate Minority Leader Simon Mwakon read out the post and asked Tijani if he authored the tweet.
Dr. Bosun Tijani, this last tweet and many others that will come, like the one you called your elders, look at somebody like Senator Gomel. I'm sure he was in the Senate there when you said that he was a moron. So, do you still believe that senators are morons? Or do you have an apology to make? If you can tender an apology, we can move on.
Distinguished senators, I was raised properly as a Yoruba boy, both in Agege and Abeokuta, so I do understand that we're not meant to disrespect our elders. And that's not the training that we're given. My father probably won't be proud of me for all these allegations. But one thing he'll be proud of as well is that the passion that led me to those mistakes has also given me the opportunity to contribute to the development of this country. So I want to profusely apologize to everyone in this hall, including anyone anywhere in Nigeria that may have been offended about everything I said. I ask that you please, in the process of accepting my apology, that you look at the undertone of everything I've said. I didn't say it to spite. I said it out of frustration and love. So please accept my sincere apologies, please.
Rufai, you know this has generated a lot of reactions. Let me take some tweets. This person wrote, he's very smart with the first 2 or 3 sentences made in his response to the tweet. He's prepared for the questions ahead of time. He addressed them as their son. That's the magic wand. They all kept their cool and listened with interest. And Akpabio already wet the ground before he speak. Well, Jasper wrote, he should have displayed his sincerity and rejected the nomination. The same crop of persons at the National Assembly as at last 4 years occupy the NASS currently. His acceptance just depicts the reality about most critics and experts in Nigeria. They are not sincere, and they are just attention seekers. Once a chance comes, they'll grab it to join those they once criticized. Rufai, of course, I picked your tweet. You wrote, same Senate that refused to review petitions against El Rufai are so excited about Bosun Tijani's tweet, rather than ask the man questions on how to develop technology and give us substance. It was about how to make him apologize for his convictions. Rufai, the other guy also said that maybe he should have rejected.
So let me even add an addendum to that tweet. Couple of things. And for those that said maybe he should have rejected, a man has a right to reject or vacillate. You know, he can change his mind about things, and he chooses to because he wants to make an impact. So please don't demonize people because they criticize people for, because we do that thing very well in Nigeria. It doesn't make any sense. Secondly, as regards what I said, this Senate is very hypocritical. Because this is the same Senate, and Orji, 2 a.m. this morning, for some weird reason, I couldn't sleep all night. And I was watching the video of the screening of Mr. Dele Alake all over again. And the senator raised the case about Mr. Dele Alake calling somebody a wild dog. And the Senate shielded that person. So the people that Mr. Dele Alake called wild dog, are they not Nigerians too? In fact, the words of the Senate president was, oh, let's not talk about pre-election matters, things have passed. So there are Bosso's tweets that has passed too. You can talk about that. But when somebody also brought a petition against El Rufai, that was a very important security petition. You said, oh, let's wave it off.
That happened.
Orji, let me even tell you what hurts me the most. And I think I must say this. This must stop in this country. The infantilizing of young people. They just infantilized Bosso Tijani, which is unnecessary. And I asked these senators that are saying a man of 40-something is a young man. Please, at what age did Yakubu Gowon become president in this country? At what age did Mr. Donald Duke become governor? At what age, even Great Nnamdi Azikiwe, wasn't it in the early 50s when this country gained independence? At what age did Anthony Enahoro move the motion for independence of this country? Enough of this infantilization. People have a right to come to face the Senate. Don't say, oh, it's because the president is reaching out to young people and all of that. If it's not a shame on us, what is the average age for leaders? Obama just celebrated how many years? 60-something.
Yeah.
And he had become a two-term president, and this is 8 years after being a two-term president.
Absolutely.
He's just in his 60s. Obama became president at what age? 40-something.
Yeah.
Cameron at what age? 40-something.
Well
So
said,
it's not
Rufai.
tokenism for anybody. It is because of their capacity. And I dare anybody, what Bosso Tijani has done for this country in the tech world, they should bring out their records to show that they've done the same.
Very well said, all of you. I'd like to thank you all for your great analysis, as always, on What's Trending.